All right. Welcome, people. How have you been? I think this is already working. I think it's already working. It's already working. Yeah. Yeah, it's working. How have you been, ladies and gentlemen? Day number 6 of Leisure Gameplay of London 2038. We continue our journey to reach Stonehenge and Abyss, the restored content. Let me ensure that you listen to the game as well. As you can see, we are already online. Not a lot of people. I can only see one person there, but we are ready to begin. You can hear me. You can hear the faint sound coming from the light there. So let's wait a second. It always lags a bit. I don't know why Streamlabs always lags a bit when you try to put the stream on performance mode, but well, I want to ensure you have the best possible quality. In the meantime, you can take a look at my beautiful desktop. This is the ultimate archive I need to do of PC exclusive games, modded, and everything. I need to do an update on this, a 2023 tour, just like I did last year. But yeah. Remember, people, we are trying to reach Stonehenge and Abyss as fast as possible. Then there we'll farm until we can beat that, because it's pretty much the restored content that we couldn't play in our previous 100% walkthrough and analysis of the game. Just in case you're interested, and this is the reason that I've been constantly repeating, the reason why I won't be analyzing um, anything in this walkthrough as I usually do. That's why you can see that the stream has the leisure gameplay label on it this time, and it doesn't have the analysis label. It's because I've already done a 100% walkthrough of the game. I completed every single mission, every single side quest the game had to offer, the unmodded original version of the game had to offer. Now we are playing London 2038, which is pretty much the complete version of the game, right? So, just in case you are interested, I did an exhaustive and long 2 hour and a half analysis, final analysis after playing for 20 days with a 100% completion, more than 200 quests, and then look at that, more people are logging in. And well, let's begin with what's that? What's that exclamation? Wanted Neckar. All right, we've got another quest here. So, just in case you are interested, I've already analyzed the unmodded vanilla version of the game, just to be fair with the original work of the developer, because this version is extremely enhanced and much better. So, yeah. Pretty much, that's the idea. We're doing a leisure gameplay to explore the restored content that London 2038 has to offer. Right, so get ready, because we'll get to Stonehenge and Abyss, as well as the Australian maps, and even more. As soon as we finish some side quests here and part of the story mode, just until we get to that, until we get to Templar base. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I'm still, sorry, I'm still picking the next game for analysis, just in case you're waiting for that. I know that a lot of A lot of you love the analysis, so I'm still picking the next game for analysis here on the channel. And once I do, I am torn between 3 options, but I've already more or less picked the genre and everything. I have 3 games. Out of those 3 games, one of them will be the next game for analysis, and then we'll analyze the other 2 later on. So, yeah. Travel to Puddle Dock. Alright, I think that's the current mission. Right, so once I pick the next game for analysis, we'll keep playing London 2038 until we complete Stonehenge and Abyss as part of the leisure gameplay format of the stream. And at the same time, we'll also begin the next analysis. Right, people? So we'll have both formats, just like we've done in the past. Okay, so we will... I'm not using my drone's abilities. Oh well. Let's do that. Let's do that right now. And it's dead. Damn. I didn't see that that it was about to die. Come on. Here we go. Well, as you know, now my drone can do several things. It can increase its attack speed, it can heal me. So yeah. It launches those missiles. I must say that the vanilla, it recharges my shields, I believe, as well, once I activate that ability. The one you see down there, the one that says T, I assigned it to T. I also rearranged my hotkeys. So now I have easy access to my active abilities. Where's that drone? There it is. Yeah, I need to remain close to it so it can heal me and replenish my shields. Pretty much when you see that it has that red glow, it's that it's healing. It means it's healing me and replenishing my shields. And well, I can also increase its attack speed, making it lethal for a short period of time, which I'm gonna fix. I have a strategy to turn this drone into a killing machine that will also boost my attacks. So we'll both cause mayhem and kill the demons all over the place. Let's increase its attack speed. As you can see, this class is a perfect hybrid between what I was previously playing in the previous walkthrough. I mean, the marksman and a summoner. So yeah, it's a totally hybrid class, which I like because I already know more or less what talents to pick as in the marksman part of the skill tree. But I get some summons because the pure marksman was way too squishy for my taste. Not suited for solo content. At least, I mean, you can do it, but I had a lot of hardships with that. Blackfriars. 0 out of 1 kill trophy. There's a bounty here. The Strand. 0 out of 1 demon ticker taken from the hag in the Strand. Looks like we still have one mission here. There we go. It's that. It's the boss of this area. This is a terrible moment for my drone to be killed, but well. Hey, they drained my power, could it be? No, it's just that I summoned the drone. Level 18. Good. Nothing better than beginning the day with a level up. Nothing better than that. Let's go. Next dungeon. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here, people. Just in case you're interested, as I've been constantly telling here, for those of you who may be interested, or if you are watching this as a YouTube VOD, I did the ultimate Nintendo 3DS handheld collection, modded 3DS handheld collection. So in case you don't know, the eShop is closing this year, 2023, and in case you're looking for exclusives, especially Western exclusives, trust me, you'll be surprised. I covered from the 3rd generation all the way to the 8th generation. That means from Game & Watch all the way to 3DS. I covered Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, DSi, Game & Watch, Poke Mini, everything from calculator games, from LCD games of the 80s all the way to 3DS, 400 games, 95% of them exclusives. Believe it or not, I created the ultimate Nintendo 3DS collection. If you're looking for 3DS exclusives or recommendations, also those obscure eShop titles, you probably won't believe me because people usually don't believe random people on the internet, but you are making a terrible mistake because, as I said, 400 games, 95% of them exclusives, not bluffing at all. So if you are looking for 3DS games, game recommendations, it's pretty much the one showcase you wanna watch. Why? Because it lasts for 5 hours and a half, almost 6 hours. Took me years upon years to gather the required amount of knowledge to assemble such master craftsmanship of Nintendo exclusives, Nintendo handheld exclusives. So yeah, I think if you watch it for 5 seconds, you'll realize that it's on a whole other level when compared to other modded Nintendo 3DS showcases. But well, it's up to you, people. If you actually want to discover the beauty of Nintendo handheld exclusives. But well, let's get back to London 2038. Let's see. Large health injector. Blah 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 blah. Oh, there we got Apocalypse Walkers. What are we looking for? Nekar. This guy. He's already half dead. And I'm not even using my drone's abilities. Okay, it's already dead, but it exploded. There we go, kill trophy. Ready. Let's get out of here. 2 missions in under 15 minutes. That's amazing. Just in case you're wondering why I'm doing side quests, it's because They grant you stat points, and I'll be massively underleveled if I at least don't do most of them by the time I reach Stonehenge and Abyss. Okay. There you can see the experience, palladium, money, and 2 stat points. So yeah, 2 stat points. That's pretty much.
Hey, Chief. Come back now.
There we go, the bounty. Let's sell our stuff
Excellent. And
ASAP. Rocket launcher. No, 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 no. No. For some reason I couldn't equip this thing to my... Wait a second. To my drone. But now I can see the reason. Maybe I was way too tired last time. It wasn't because of the accuracy. It was because of the level. Requires character level 13. But the item level is 18. What? Hang on a second. Where's my drone? Wait. No. Wait. Damn, I'm still... For some reason it didn't... No, and there, that one is... Let me check that out, because I want to ensure this guy is actually dealing damage. Let me grab any random dungeon and see if it actually attacks. Come on. See, it's not attacking. I don't know why. I don't know why this guy is not attacking with that gun. And if I equip this, it starts attacking. But whatever. For some reason I cannot equip that thing to my drone. Is there some kind of limitation that it says? It doesn't say anything like that. Well, whatever. Once I get another legendary automatic rifle, I will just give mine to my drone. What the? To my drone. Shit happens. What are you gonna do? Okay. I have large health injectors. Do I have enough rare materials to use the nano forge? What? It requires 128. No, what am I saying? 118 here and 181? What? Why? Why? It didn't say that last time. No, it's the other way around. It's the other way. It's the other way. It needs 16 and I have 181. It needs 16 and I have 118. Okay. Here I have 2 and it only needs 1. Here it needs 8 and I have 14. All right, so we are ready to use the nano forge for the first time ever. I couldn't use this crafting gameplay mechanic last time in my previous walkthrough because I didn't have the peacemaker here, which is responsible for doing that. It's not part of the offline version of the game. So let's upgrade this because I'm pretty much stuck with this automatic rifle until the end of days, probably. And besides, anyways, let's see what property it added. Wow. It increased the base damage by by a lot. Upgrades 1 out of 10. Okay. Okay. Adds 44 to stun attack strength. And I think it also added 10% physical damage. Well, whatever that may be. It worked, and I could finally upgrade that. Could I? The Augmentrix? I don't think I can further. No, I cannot augment this. I can only use Nano Forge on this. Okay. So. Okay, I have a lot of scrap materials. I should leave my scrap materials here because they are taking up a lot of room in my inventory. There. Send them there. Anyways, it'll take some time until I can once again um, collect the required materials for an upgrade. This is a quest item. This remains here. Large health injectors. I'll actually stack on these because now I'm using medium and I'll probably will for some time. I don't know why it dropped. For some reason it dropped some large health injectors. I need to keep this with me because as you can see I'm using my Santa hat because of the 25% movement speed bonus, which is actually helping me complete all of these content, all of this low-level content much faster, so we can reach Stonehenge and Abyss in much less time. As for the rest, but I think I'll. Yeah, I don't want to drop it in my transmogrifying cube because then maybe I forget. 3% damage, shields, item level 204 requires character level 18. See why I keep my items like this. We just hit level 18, so these here, they both add damage, armor value, so it will increase my armor. So we're keeping that one. See why I always keep my armor with me. All right. Good. That should be a huge boost. Trinket. I don't know where I could find those. Trinkets are. I never seen trinkets in the offline vanilla version of the game. Oh, a legendary mod. I need to do this one. Legendary mod. Simable taken from the Exospector. We still haven't reached that part. That's part of a story mode. Of the story missions. So Puddle Dock. We need to go to Puddle Dock. The Strand, Blackfriar, Puddle Dock. Oh, we were close. Let's use a portal. So this wasn't the last gauntlet here. Hey, I left a rare quality item there. Let's resummon the drones. And good. Well, I had the right idea because we are about to enter the Exospector and this level was pretty pesky, if I remember correctly. So good thing I health injector, free health injector. Good thing I upgraded my gear and that I hit level 28 right before 28, 18, sorry. I was thinking about the skill points. 18 before reaching the Exospector level. There we go. And that I also upgraded my drone last time. Thanks to the upgraded drone and the new gear, we should be able to tackle on the Exospector easily this time. I remember when I played the unmodded version, this level gave me some trouble, if it's the one I actually remember. But well, I could finally discover the crafting system with that nano forge that I couldn't use in the unmodded version. I don't know if I actually destroyed the Peacemaker or what, but for some reason I couldn't use the nano forge in the unmodded offline version. So I'm glad I'll be able to explore the crafting system this time. Oh, this one's a tank. A zombie tank. Yeah, the automated napalm strike is much more precise than the one I used in the previous walkthrough, that's for sure. Because I remember when I manually used the napalm strike, of course it was much more powerful and everything, but most of the time I failed to properly target the enemies because there's a problem with the animation or something. But well, for some reason in the offline and modded version I couldn't target enemies properly with the napalm strike. Here, since it's automatic, I think the bots target the one I am attacking. It's much better. Yeah, the fact that the napalm strike was so unprecise, I think it was because of the bugged animations in the offline version. We'll try it here and see if it's the same then. But well, first I want to complete the drone and bot skill trees. And there it is, yes. There it is, people, the Exospector once again. Damn. I'll open a portal here just in case. Weren't there some rare enemies here at the end of this level? I remember. Something like that. Maybe it was a random spawn. Alright. Here I cannot open any portals inside of this one. Of this dungeon. So we better be careful. That's why I opened that one there. Let's resummon the drone. I'll need it at full health. Let's resummon it. I have plenty of skill points if I fail. I don't want to fuck up the skill tree. I've learned my lesson last time. So let's go. This is a classic implementation of the gauntlet system that I covered during the analysis of the vanilla version of the game. Vanilla and mobile. The game does a perfect job in concealing the classic gauntlet system from Diablo 1. But at the end of the day, the heart of this game, or at least of its level design, it's the gauntlet system. The thing is that it's perfectly concealed because they kind of like don't name the levels. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Well, some of them are named like that, but 99% of the time they have different names, so it's kind of like concealed under the hood, but it's the classic gauntlet system from Diablo 1. So Just in case you are interested, we analyzed all of that in depth during the complete walkthrough of the unmodded version. The level design, the gameplay, the physics, pretty much everything the game had to offer. Everything was covered. See, I told you this one was pretty pesky. We covered all of that during the final analysis of the game. Now we need to get to Stonehenge and Abyss so we can play the restored content we couldn't cover during the analysis. As I always say, please understand that I simply couldn't analyze this version, which is the definitive version, right away because it wouldn't have been fair. This version is extremely improved over the vanilla version, so it wouldn't have been fair. Precisely with the other games that we analyze here, so yeah. But well, now we get the chance to get to Stonehenge and Abyss and the rest of the restored content. So, at the end of the day, we will explore everything the game has to offer. It's like playing this game made me think about how important a lot of contributions from the community are to these games. I mean, I played a lot of modded games, but in the last couple of days I've been exploring a series of games of platformers, 2D platformers, which have been a bit forgotten. The Little Big Planet series. And basically that game is the OG, the original Mario Maker. It's the original Mario Maker. And going through all of the levels that the community had for that game, of course the servers have already been shut down, and it's made me think that how many games are actually completed by the community, but on several different ways. For example, I've named Little Big Planet, and other examples are what was the name? Tamriel Reborn, Tamriel Rebuilt. That one pretty much completed the. We've already completed the objective. Yeah, we need to get out. I cannot use my portals in here. All right. It wasn't that bad, though. I must say my drone took most of the damage. Well, as I was saying, Tamriel Rebuilt pretty much fixed the original vision that the team had for The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. The Synergies mod fixed Torchlight 2. Diablo 1 is nowadays unplayable without the Beelzebub mod. Um, Diablo 2 is much better with Median XL. And, well, many more examples I could... Wait a second. The shape of the mod. Here we need to be careful. I could talk about several examples, but you get the point. But in the case of Mario Maker, and in this case the Little Big Planet trilogy, I've been going through all of the community levels, and believe me, they are better than the ones developed by Media Molecule at some points. It's incredible. But well, that game was specifically designed to do that. So yeah, now I'm trying to restore the original trilogy because they shut down the servers, kind of like the ones for Little Big Planet 1, 2, and 3. It's still alive, but that game was so flawed. So let me check out the mods in the meantime. Alright, we've got 2 legendary mods, 3 legendary mods. We've got the CAG covered, straight battery, curved battery. We should need. Do you happen to have one straight battery? This one. Perfect. I just hope it's compatible with the level Let me see. And yeah, pretty much. It's incredible how different games can be. Of course, the restored content mod for Knights of the Old Republic 2. That one, in that case, the is my second favorite game of all time, as I always say. And in that case, the developers, even the developers, we're not selling that one. In that case, that even the developers, the original developers uh, from Obsidian, they said that the restored content mod it's pretty much the original version of the game that they actually intended before they ran out of money, before their budget simply wasn't enough. Uh, Besides, it was rushed. There are two prime examples of rushed games that completely ruined the end of the sixth generation in that case. PS2, original Xbox. Let me place the mods there. Original Xbox, GameCube. One is Knights of the Old Republic 2, because it was meant to be a trilogy. And then collect the Exo Heart. Wait, this happened to me before. Yeah, now I remember. This happened to me in the previous walkthrough, and I ended up spending kind of like 2 streams figuring this out. Because the mission, I don't know if it is marked as complete or what happens, but this happened to me. You have to use that quest item. Well, 2 examples. Knights of the Old Republic 2, which was meant to be a trilogy, and the second one is a pretty famous one, Halo 2. Here, I think here I had to use that thing. There we go. Would you believe I spent 2 days last time? I mean, 2 streams last time I did this mission. I simply couldn't figure out that it was that. I had a messy inventory. That's why you should always keep a tidy and organized inventory, especially if you're doing story quests. Well, let's open another portal. Fortunately, I left that portal here. The other one is Halo 2, as I said. Halo 2 was... The ending of Halo 2 was... completely rushed. In comparison to what the final product was gonna be, which we actually don't know. But my bad, I wasn't meant to go through that portal. Adds 3% damage. Alright, no, we'll leave those. I don't think you have any better globes.
Excellent. And how may I be of service?
No. Nope.
An honor. Truly an honor.
I think we need to grab the next story quest.
Hi there. I know.
Speak with Sarsing. Come on, let's speak with her. There we go. The other one is Halo 2, as I've said. Yes, leaving. The cleanser. Oh, I remember this. Well, we are done here. Goodbye, Temple Station, for a while at least. I'm not doing that final side quest unless... Let me check where. Maybe it's on our way.
I have no
Mansion House, well, then we'll see. Halo 2's ending was extremely rushed, and it was Halo 2 is probably the best Halo ever created, and it will probably be for until the end of times. Brutally difficult, um, amazing, and sadly the ending was meant to be different. Have you noticed that it's the only Halo game of the original trilogy which doesn't have kind of like the Warhog run at the end? Well, that's because the ending was indeed rushed, and it was meant to feature the Warthog, the classic Warhog run uh, at the end, just like just like Halo 1 and 3. So so yeah, that those are the two prime examples, Knights of the Old Republic 2 and Halo 2. Sadly, for because that was, in my opinion, the pinnacle of gaming 2004, 2004, 2003. Consider that we had World of Warcraft, OG World of Warcraft released in that period, and as well as Knights of the Old Republic and Halo 2 was pretty much the pinnacle. I know that a lot of people will disagree and think that that was definitely not the pinnacle, but well, it certainly was. Mansion House. Travel to Angel Passage. Ah well, see, I told you. That's why you always grab all of the side quests before venturing forth. Yes, that's why you grab all of the side quests before entering a dungeon. What do we need to do here? Zombie summoner. We need to kill just one zombie summoner, and we get probably a free stat point or something. So good, 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 good. Bruiser. Grotesque. There we go. Good. Damn, this game, I'm beginning to think that this game is kind of like the improved version of Destiny at this point. When I did my final analysis, I mentioned that, but I believe it even more now. It's kind of like the perfect offline version. Well, not in the case of this one, but in the case of the version that I'm playing. But you could see that I could play it offline. It's like the perfect version of Destiny. I mean, it's kind of like Destiny without all of the questionable decisions the second entry did. Though, while I completed the story mode, I didn't play the PvP and the PvE, the endgame content. I just completed the story mode. But yeah, pretty much. The story mode of that game was so disgustingly short. This game is kind of like everything Destiny should have been if it didn't have the cash grab mentality of 2020, 2019, When was it released? I cannot remember. No, it was even before, way before that. What am I saying? Destiny 2. It is like the perfected version of Destiny. It's so sad that a lot of people will never know about this game. There's the zombie summoner. There we go, power source, an identified rare relic. That's what I needed. Then let's get out of here and proceed. See why you should always grab the side quests. You can complete them fairly fast, and they are on your way to the main story quest. Oh well, I am not doing what was it? What's the name? What was the name of that guy from the unmodded version? Broker's side quest. I'm not doing Broker's side quest. No, that we are not doing that. This is not the exit. I haven't been here. Damn, I lost a lot of money last time. By pretty stupid way by trying to get some weapons for the drone. Clearly, it wasn't this way. Well, we can turn in the quest. No, but we had reached the previous. I mean the what was it? Angel Passage. Good. I think I'll be able to equip that to the drone. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Mansion house. There we go. Anyways, don't worry. If you killed a lot of demons here, what we got? Palladium. Damn, we didn't get any. Damn, my bad. We didn't get any stat points there. Neither in the previous version. Damn. I feel robbed. If only there was a way to know which. Whoops. Level 19. We're actually a bit under level for this. Ah, that guy was still alive. True. So that was the correct way. Damn, what a maze. So it's through here, right? No, we hadn't reached. What was I saying some minutes ago? We hadn't reached Angel Passage before some of the drones. Let's go, boys. Ah, we were close. Cannon Street. What the? Ah, there's one more dungeon. See, this is the gauntlet system I've been telling you about. It's actually a gauntlet, like level 1, level 2, level 3. It's just that they have different names. Okay. This is the mission in which you have to use the cannon, the special cannon to cleanse the place. Rare Grand Living Sniper. Won't fit inventory. Ah, full already. Hey, I'm not using my drone's abilities at all. I'm killing them so fast that I'm getting used to not use my full power. That's so pitiful. I shouldn't do that. Trust me, in a couple of levels we won't be killing them as easy as this. What? Oh well, what a terrible distribution. of items. Trident launcher, I think it's pretty much the same, different quality. I knew my inventory wasn't full. Let's resummon the drone. I don't want to lose my drone in the middle of an important fight. Okay. Yes, I'm already a bit lost. Oh well. Whoops. Well. That was a pretty huge horde. At least they dropped the legendary. At least they dropped the legendary there. Come on. They destroyed the drone. Resummon, please. Yeah, I should increase my power pool a bit, because I barely have the exact amount of mana, of power to summon the drone. Damn, faced. Careful. When you see that, it means that you suffer increased damage. I don't know if it's ×3 or something like that, but it's an extremely powerful effect. You suffer a lot more of damage. Well, let's go for some AoE damage. I don't know why I jump. Anyways, you cannot evade those attacks. I'm out of mana, come on. Come on, let's heal. I'll order my drone to heal me. Where's that drone? Where are you? I need to remain close to you so you can heal me. Ah, right, it's dead. It's dead. It's a bit difficult to heal the player when the drone is dead. It's a bit difficult for it to heal me when it's dead. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Destroy everything. Keep pushing. Don't think about it. Oh, there's a legendary up ahead. Careful. Let's increase our drone's attack speed. Let's take out the Diabolist first. There's also a rare sniper. Good, you actually forced me to use the health injector. Good, good, good. My drone is dead. Free loot. Let's go. Heal me preemptively. We are going in. Let's heal. Yeah, I definitely want a bit more of power. I need a slightly bigger power pool. There we go. I think it's time to use the transmogrifying cube for the loot. After all, it's a 3-level dungeon or gauntlet. Oh, legendary gear. Adds 5% damage. 5% to cause a toxic nova when you get hit. Plus 4 strength. That 5%, that extra 5% damage. Pretty much. It's pretty much incredible. I cannot ignore that. So we are getting these boots. I love how the only legendary piece of equipment I had, they were my boots, and I just looted the boots when I could have looted. This is 1-star quality enchanted to pretty much everything except the weapon and the boots. And well, damn, I didn't apply my legendary mod to my weapon. Well, next time I reach a base, we'll do so. What else do we have here? What else do we have? What else do we have? Come on. Out of the way. Ooh, there's a whole army ahead of us. Ah. I need some room to ensure I can retreat somewhere. Burn. Burn. Hey, why is it that I cannot use? Ah, because I was muted. There we go, heal me. It also replenishes my shields, I believe. Is that thing healing me or what? Ah, whatever. Oof. Anyone else? One large health injector. Money, of course. Let me resummon this. Let me resummon this. And... good. That's the performance I want. Instant kills. Alright, cleanse the passage. Here I have to use this. Anyways, I have my drones. Here you have to use this weapon. Or right away. I mean, you cannot use any other weapon. I remember this. This shit. I tried attacking them with conventional weapons, and I spent some time. Time to die! Yeah, we got an achievement. Remember, achievements in this version of the game can grant you special bonuses. Back. I need to check the achievements. Not this one. It was J. There we go. See, for example, here after killing 1,000 zombies, you get 20 points of health. For now, they are extremely they are insignificant, but then they will become much more important. For example, we just got this one. Long arm. Kill 50 monsters in 30 seconds. Wow. Did we just do that? Splash radius plus 5%. I don't know if that will affect my summons or what, but health injector duration. Could it be that this one's passive? Whoosh. I know it's a passive. Damage to undead. Yeah, these ones are passives. This one's active. See? I know, it's not that they're passive, I haven't completed them. I'm stupid. Though we're pretty close. 94%. This is giving me free experience, so I might as well continue cleansing, though the objective is complete, but I'm getting a lot of free experience, I believe, or not. Am I getting experience? No. Damn, these shits are not giving me experience. This is a steal. What? I'm doing this dirty work and I'm not being rewarded experience. Not even experience, let alone money and loot. Forget it. Then we're getting through. You know what? Can I open a portal here? Damn. Wasn't there a huge flying monster in here? A pretty threatening, huge flying monster. Ah yeah, it's once you... I think it's once you... Can I get back to my normal weapon by now? I think I could by now. Let's see. Let's check that out. Well, at least it has pretty good loot. This level seems to have pretty good loot. Okay. We'll resummon that. We'll increase its attack speed. And fuck, no. You have to use that. Well, it can still heal me. The drone can still heal me in this soft stuff. Kill Oculus, all seeing. Yeah, see? I remember that correctly. I think that by now I can use my normal weaponry. Move this here. Let's go. Yeah, I remember I died several times to this thing here. Won't happen again. Yeah, now I remember why. Now I remember why. Because of those shits exploding all over the place and muting me. In this game, remember, you are muted. When you are muted, you cannot use your health injectors. I should probably use T. Use my drone to heal me. Heal myself. Looks like this time it will be a F. Looks like this time it will be a first time kill. First try kill, sorry. Look at that. See, I've learned a thing or two. Hey, I never seen that color. Yeah, this guy had awesome loot. Right, let's finish cleaning up the place. Time to clean the place. Damn, I remember that guy, Lord Olomil, spawning. Identify with far sides. What's that quality, TL? Double-edged. I think I must have looted only one or two items of that quality in my previous walkthrough. Alright. End of chapter 3. The sister. Blah 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 blah. We know, we've already played this. Just in case you're interested, check out my previous walkthrough. We've already covered all of these. I'm skipping because I've already done all of this. Transmogrifying cube, is it full? Yeah, it's full. Now I am truly fucked up. I'm out of room. Good. Destroy that. Move that over there. Identify the relic. Poison attack. Let's see. Electro pulse. Here, this one's for quality. What else? Advanced fire return. Armor. Well, and two rare quality items. Nothing to worry about. Monument Station. Here we go. I think this is the last. Let's see. Lord Orphan. Yeah, this is the last station before we reach our objective. We are close, people. We are close. One more, one more zone. It's only been an hour. Oh. One more zone and and we will reach our objective. I'll probably won't have enough level, but then we can measure our farming strategy and everything, and in one or two more streams we'll be able to tackle that, I believe. Depends. Maybe if I encounter level 50 demons, that won't be a thing, but well. Alright, I'll need a lot of analyzers first. 17, alright, we got some of them. This is a story quest, speak with Lord Orphan. I missed this guy. Yeah, but this time, at least I think we will get to the end of the story mode much faster. I mean, it's been 6 days, and last time it took me 20 days. 20 days, and the streams were longer, and a lot of the streams were longer. So yeah. So yeah, pretty pleased with the result. Minion damage penalty, that's why it says double-edged. It's so bad. 5% damage. 7% chance to spray shrapnel when you get hit. 7%, it's a lot. But this one adds 5% damage. Anyways, they're level 26. 21. Don't worry, because I have a strategy. Minion damage adds 5%. Good. Keeping that. Keeping that. More boots. Once again, more boots. More boots. But these ones we're gonna sell them. Those trout. Heath. Hey, I think I just hit a jackpot there. But this one has beacon 2, increases physical damage by 10%. Yeah, but if I need to pass on this automatic rifle to my dear drone. So good. As for shield penetration 4 increases. Okay. Okay. But 38% more damage to demons. It's something that I simply cannot. And of course, I need more accuracy. I have 61 points. Come on. There we go. Lift the restrictions. Venom laser. We don't need that. We don't need the cleanser anymore, but just in case we're gonna complete the quest. And the fact 3, we're close.
No trouble at all.
We're close. We will sell this thing. Okay. Cannot trade. Ah, you have to destroy it. Okay. I'm not gonna destroy it. I'll keep it as a souvenir, I guess. 5% damage. Blah 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 blah. This one, no, but this one has a 7% chance to spray shrapnel when you get hit. It gets defense, luck. Well, the luck. No, but this one helps with power regeneration. This one's level 20. This one, 26. All right. Well, at least I'll be covered. No, we are not selling them. This one, yes. This one, no. This one, yes. We are selling that one. Penetrating ammo. Shield penetration. This is important. I've learned my lesson that this is important. Can I open the transmogrifying cube and sell from here? Yes. I didn't know I could do that up until now, but well, there's always the first time. Proper unknown. What? But I've already identified this. I know. I haven't. Identify that. We can sell this. We're selling that. Ow. Ow. No. This one could be useful. This one could be useful for my drone, but anyways, I think yeah, I'll give my automatic rifle to my drone. So anyways, it won't be a problem. Though the splash damage is tempting. So yeah. Hey, look at the cost of the one I looted, and this one it's a 6 mod weapon, and this one is 2, and this one's upgradable. Yeah, well, we have a lot of work to do. Okay, okay, okay. We'll drop this here. We'll drop this here. We'll drop this here. Fortunately, the stash in this version of the game is much better. It's much larger as well. Five, but I had 8. What? What's the meaning of that? I had 8 large health injectors. Don't tell me I sold them by mistake. Okay, let's group all of these items here. Exactly 100. I know those are rare. Damn, they don't group automatically. I think I'll keep the useless souvenir guns in there. We'll keep this here, and we'll keep the mods here. I have pretty much all shapes, except the cog, but we can buy that. Good. 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 Good.
Can I help you?
Do you happen to have any rare mods? No. No, I don't think so.
Farewell.
Don't think so. Well, second legendary piece of equipment. Adds 214 defense against all special damage effects. Damn. It's pretty good. I might as well infect. Phase, stun, ignite, shock. Well, this one pretty much covers everything. Let me think. Stun, phase, ignite, shock. It's pretty much everything. Poison, maybe. Maybe it's lacking poison. Yeah, but look at the numbers. 559, 519, 278. This one is kind of like 214 against all. And this one has plus 5% damage. So yeah.
Can I help you?
Close contest, but well.
Farewell.
It's natural. At this point of the walkthrough, you're pretty much changing your gear all the time. Let's remove the mounts. Though, yeah, because I have a legendary straight battery. 79 shock attack strength. 19, 21. Call me crazy, but this legendary battery, it's worse than the one I had equipped. Damn. Well. Let's see, anyways. What? Accuracy. There we go. So, let's mod this thing. 3 straight batteries. Yeah, but the level. 14. Well, yeah, I think I'm pretty much stuck here. Yeah. All right then. Anyways, well, we'll re-equip all of this here, and we will give that to our friend, to our little friend, Dadron. All right, now he'll have a legendary quality automatic rifle, and I need to ensure I don't end up using a shitty weapon. But well, attack strength. Now, well, we're already at 146. We'll add shield penetration. That's extremely important. believe it or not. And of course, we are lacking shock attack strength. We can go for... Where's the annihilator fuel? Don't tell me it was in one of the... Here, it's here. I need to remove that mob from there. Okay, the annihilator's fuel. Let's see. Maybe I'm lucky and I can add that one. Critical damage bonus 75. Can I equip it? Yes, I could equip it. Damn, it must have been um, exact because I remember I looted that some time ago. Mod level 18. Requires item levels 10 and 10 to 24. Ah, exactly 24. What did I tell you? Exactly 24. It required a maximum level 24 item, and it's exactly 24. Poison attack strength. I know I don't have any relic slots. I should now upgrade the item. It's still not ready for battle. In my experience, common properties are pretty good. Triple augmentation. 253. Look, it jumped from 146 to 253. Plus, but this is the key. Plus 38% extra damage to demons. Just with that, it's a disaster. I mean, it's a disaster. It will be a disaster for the demons. For me, it's an incredible weapon. It's increases the damage of combat skills by 10%. Increases the use rate of tactical skills by 9%. Yeah, that's the thing. I'll have to spend 2 points on beacon to compensate. Oh well, we're good to go. Damn, I was so lucky. I could. I was so lucky I could. Hey, I was using a pretty good weapon. I could use. I could bring the annihilator fuel because I'll have a shield penetration. 8% shield penetration at this point. It's a lot. We're selling this anyways. And once again, I don't have enough accuracy. Doesn't matter, this is how I should be playing. I'm just lacking accuracy, right? Yeah. Wow. There we go. Damn. This automatic rifle was so powerful that I had to spend a lot of accuracy just to equip it. The skill tree. I must have fucked up the skill tree. Yes, I don't have beacon. So we'll fix that. Just 1 point. I'll lose 2% damage. What are you gonna do? You sometimes need to make some sacrifices. Level 20, we're close to haste bot. Once I get to this one, it'll be an immense upgrade. How much does this last? How much time? 10 seconds. 10 seconds, okay. What did this rifle boosted? Damage of combat skills. I think it's not my skill tree. Yeah, it was extremely unlucky. Bots, drone, spec ops. Skill groups, tactical. Tactical, I think it affected tactical. Yep, 9% use rate. I'll be able to cast beacon endlessly. I'm running out of analyzers.
Can I help you?
Analyzers. Combat skills. What do you mean by combat? What does it? All right, so they kind of like belong to different groups. Tactical, For example, this one's combat. Napalm strike, for example. It would be pretty good. It would be pretty good. I would have access to an improved napalm strike. To an improved version of napalm strike. Is this combat? It's tactical. It's still tactical. Drones, drones, drones. Skill group. Damn, this is new. Bots, bots. Damn. Okay. Tactical. Yeah, they are tactical curse. Tactical and combat. Damn, this is both tactical and combat, so the damage and the use of rate and the use rate would be immensely increased. I think it's time to get our napalm strike. Anyways, it will be a level 1 napalm strike, so when then I can get it on the go. The automatic rifle has been fully updated. Nanoforge, I still don't have enough materials, I believe. Besides, God knows what this thing is gonna ask for. Alright, we need rare components and rare scrap materials. We need to begin dismantling. We need to resume the dismantling process. Alright, let's grab the quests.
Just don't take too much pleasure. I'm sure you've got it.
Let's grab everything ASAP.
See your trouble.
Let's go. Keep occupied. What?
Hello. Believe in yourself.
Here goes. One more quest. I think this is pretty much the last station before we reach our objective. The only problem is that maybe we're under-leveled for Stonehenge and Abyss. But well. Hey, we have a lot of levels to explore. Good. Okay. Monument Tunnels, Upper Thames. We'll begin with Monument Tunnels. Let's summon the drones. 1 and 2. Hey, wait. Don't be so eager to kill. This should pretty much be instant kills with the new automatic rifle. Or not. Maybe I require a bit more of accuracy. Yeah, I need a bit more of accuracy. That's for sure. That one died instantly though. Yeah, I think they are dying instantly and I'm not realizing it. That's a good sign. That's always a good sign. Yep. My missile spread, I need more. It's way too bad. I need to invest some more points. Roll are the Revenants. We've already killed this guy previously. Stop! Running away. I must be missing a lot of attacks because of the missile spread. He's running away from us, people. Well, it's a bit difficult to kill something instantly if it's running away. Health injector, blah 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 blah. Medium health injector. Okay, I haven't used a lot of health injectors lately. That's always another good sign. There we go, it exploded. Now we can invest some points. Yeah, we need more accuracy. A lot more. A lot more. That's more like it. That's more like it. Much better. Looks like I completed a mission by killing that evasive guy. Come on, it's farming time. It's fucking farming time. Grouped together, just how I like it. I should probably get Napalm Strike at this point, but well. Yeah, for example, here Napalm Strike would have made things much easier. But another double-edged piece of equipment. Not precisely what I need. Well, they are dying pretty fast. Oops. Damn, this thing has a lot of recoil, a lot of missile spread. Toxic damage, pretty much the only type of damage my equipment doesn't have a bonus, a defense bonus against. They're level 20, I'm level 19, I believe. I should be getting it. A lot of experience. Pressure, good. Legendary battery, it was worth it. We're getting killed in here. Whoosh. What's that? Ah, the achievement. Alright, so I'm one level behind. Or below them, sorry, but below them. Then I take that back. The weapon is incredible. Being able to complete a dungeon while you are a level below what you should be, it's pretty good. Heal me. Where are you? Here. Where were we? Monument tunnels? Monument crawlway. No, we don't need to go there. Let's head back. Let's head back to the base. We'll probably get a mission that will involve exploring that.
Looks like you need a rest. I'm sure you've got it.
See, told ya. Let's continue. Told you. That's so typical of this game. But now, fortunately, I already know. This way, please. Yeah, I certainly need Napalm Strike. I think I'm going to purchase Napalm Strike. Though it was so unprecise. Let's see. Monument Tunnels. Screechers killed. 1 out of 9. Good. Make that 2. One dead. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Yes. I wonder if you'll have time to warp. No, you didn't. 6 out of 9. Out of the way, please. I'm here for the creatures. Wait, the achievement. I don't have a third slot yet. No. There we go. 7, 8, 9. Done. Good. Second side quest of Monument Station complete in record time. Damn. Damn. Shit. Shit. Way too fast.
Don't take too much pleasure out of the hunt. Fortune favors the bold. Just don't take too much pleasure.
Alright, legendary loot. Good. What else? Is cheap. Is cheap. Is cheap. Is cheap. Target locked. Is cheap. Ah, yeah, remember the Diablo-esque cathedrals. We're back in record time. It only took me 6 days. Well, this is... Yeah, technically 5, because we still have some time of this stream. We haven't hit the 2-hour mark. So yeah, 5 days, record time. Let's go all out. I want to cleanse this place pretty fast. The shock slayers, careful, these are dangerous. These are pretty dangerous. One by one, let's kill them. Muted. Damn, I don't like that. Could it be treasure passageway down there? There we go. Area cleansed in record time. Oops, forgot that. Now it's cleansed. Ooh, damn, the experience bar. It must have been funny to look at the experience bar in that short period of time. Well, we got a passageway and a hell rift. We can do that. Need my body. Need my body the drone with me. Now let's decimate them. Hey, this is actually different than the normal hidden passageways. Oh no. That was close. But well, I think I was attacked by an army of polyps. Wow, what happened? There's a Felbor summoner or something there. I need some time to resummon my drone. Some time. Well, I need some room. Damn, that thing summoned an army of Felbors in a matter of instance. Felbor Lasher, there we go. As I've said, it must be pretty funny to take a look at the experience bar right now. Enjoy it, people, you can do it. I can't. I think I hit level 19 some minutes ago and I'm halfway to level 20. Halfway there, I'm about to hit level 20. 1, 2, 3, go. And there's the loot. Give me the loot. I've earned it. I've pretty much cleansed this place. Unidentified tank. There we go. I don't know why I looted that power pack. Okay. Hey, what happened to the map? That was so intense. I must have pressed tab there. We also got a hell rift here. We need to farm a bit. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't look like it, but the extra attack speed for the drone really makes a difference. Are you attacking them? Yeah, you are attacking them. Also, try to heal me, please. It not only heals me, it also replenishes my shields. So I need to stay close to it. 3 rare snipers was pretty much my limit. 3 rare enemies. I think it was more than 3 at this point. Where were those pesky degenerates? Yeah, it was at least 5, 6 snipers targeting me. What? Is my inventory full or what? Where's the chat? Yeah, item 1 fit inventory. Damn. Hell of a ride. Come on. Come on. Let's keep going. Hey, that's a double-edged armor. I don't know, but it's for the Guardian Blade Master. Hey, I got a new nano shard. Good. It's always good to have one of those. Uh, Heal me, please. There we go. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't work. Ah, it's when it releases that pulse. 3 and 4. Okay. It's been probably healing me the whole time and I haven't realized. It's probably my fault. Yeah, to kill them instantly you would need 100% shield penetration, so you don't bother yourself with the shields. We may be fucked. But well, at this point. Yeah, I remember. I was told that those portals were pretty crazy. That the ancient blood portals in this mod were pretty crazy. But well, there's a lot of experience there to be had, and I won't be beaten by that. May I open a portal? No, I cannot open a portal in here. I cannot open a portal. I'll have to open it here. There. And if you'll excuse me, I indeed need Napalm Strike. But wait, we could also get this one. What's better, Smackdown or Napalm Strike? Ignite attack strength. Concussive damage. Logic says that this one should be better. $113, $135 damage. And lasts for 3 seconds. Ignite attack strength. 130. It's the same. Stun attack strength. $28 to $39. What's that? A series of static fields. A series of static fields. Each one of them dealing that amount of damage. We need area of effect damage here. And my bots are not enough. We'll get 1 point of napalm strike. This one. This one here. I'm already overloaded with abilities there. I've already failed all of the spots. I don't like that. Hell Rift. The fuck? Yeah, we're not getting out of this alive. Or yes? Barely? No. Close. I think this is the first Hell Rift. The first Ancient Blood Hell Rift I tried to complete. Yeah, no joke, they are pretty tough. But well, at least it'll give me a lot of experience. Come on. Besides, I'm under leveled. I shouldn't be doing this. I really shouldn't be doing this. But well. Okay. Let's wait for that to not be on cooldown. Don't worry, the napalm strike will eventually kill them. Ah, it was almost dead. There we go. That's my napalm strike. Let's go. We can do it. My drone's already dead. Yeah, mostly the problem is that they kill my drone way too fast. So then they try to kill me. If I can gain a foothold, I'm pretty sure that we can. If I can gain a foothold, I'm pretty sure we can clear the rest of the rift. Come on. Quickly. R and T. Don't think about it. Ah, I ran out of power. An ancient ancestor, that's the problem. That those things deal massive damage. Looks like we've gained a foothold, people. What are those things? Winged Darkling Sniper. I haven't... Those are new mobs. I've never seen those. Come on. Come on. More mana. We can do it. Good. we go. My drone. My drone. Come on. Don't die, buddy. I need you. I think we got a foothold, I would say. Look at this. Yeah, it was mostly that ancient ancestor. Those deal massive damage. And the fact that I was targeted by 1,000 snipers. Ah well, I wasn't under leveled. 19 and I'm level 19. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous trying to complete a hell rift like this. Being at the same level or one level below. You want to be at least 1 or 2 levels above it. Fiend Master. Oh, those are like Emperor Golkar. Damn. You have no idea the insane amount of damage I'm dealing to them. And not even with that I'm able to kill them. Damn. We need Napalm Strike. There we go. Drone, now. Look at that, people. I've learned a thing or two. So these were the famous hell rifts I was told about. That the mariachis would begin singing and playing their music. Well, at least I was able to farm a lot. This is a perfect place for farming. It's a perfect spot. Yeah, I had the right idea of only spending my attribute points once I was forced to do so. I had the right idea pretty much. Yep, we're gonna hit level 20 in a matter of seconds. This was my first Bloodgate Hell Rifts. I don't remember what was the name. What was the name? Ancient Blood. I had to use a lot of power injectors. I need a bit bigger power pool, or at least better regeneration. Here, catch. Besides, think that I would have never been able to do this without the combo I pulled off, which is Lord Meal Knight. This was part of a quest. Sadly, if it was, I don't have the quest yet. Back, stay back. Yeah, it was a right idea. It was the correct choice. A right choice, going for ranged drone. Because imagine if it's dying like this, being a ranged drone. Imagine what would have happened if it had it been a melee drone. Damn. Hey, what are you doing? Stomping my drone. I'll make you pay for that. Damn, those are difficult to kill. Level 20 already. We should have the advantage now. We should have the upper hand. I think I've killed more demons in the past 30 minutes than in the rest of this walkthrough. Of this second walkthrough. Come on, why is it that I don't have any power? Come on. Time to retreat. Time to retreat. Oh no. Muted. Not so fast. Increased attack speed. What are you targeting? Almost killed again. Damn, I don't like that. I'm using everything. I'm using all of my abilities. I'm throwing everything I have at them. And I leveled up, so... Good. There we go. Couldn't survive the shrapnel nova. Napalm strike. Yeah, if I had I tried to do this right away without the experience of my previous walkthrough, I would have been probably I would have been killed endlessly at this point. I would have been probably endlessly killed at this point. Especially with my previous class. Hey, didn't summon a drone? What? No, no, no! Surprise spawn. Surprise spawn. Okay. Yeah. It was pretty tough. Congratulations to them. Pretty tough. We'll probably have to return there at some point, I guess.
We'll meet death together, brother. Farewell, champion.
Well, I think it's enough for today. Pretty good. Ah, yeah, my weapon wasn't fully upgraded. Besides, weapon accuracy plus 25%.
Goodbye.
Do I have a CAG? Yes, I knew it. I was playing without the scope. Should be it. Plus 25% accuracy. That's pretty much lethal, as you can see. And it also added damage. we need to disassemble this because yeah, disassemble because we need the rare parts. 6% fire damage, damage against necros. This game is art in movement, just like Diablo 1, 2, and 3. And World of Warcraft. This one is faster than World of Warcraft because of the inherited traits from Diablo and the isometric action RPG genre in general. So it's faster and it's pretty much a dance at this point. I think we've killed a lot of stuff. Also, I'm using the Santa. I should have probably removed the Santa hat for that level. I'll remember to keep my level 20. I can equip it now. All right. So I can equip that. So I can equip that. 7% chance to spray shrapnel when you get hit. Good. That would have helped me. 7 stamina. So I'll do this. Only 1 point. I was just lacking 1 point, and I'll use it. As you can see, this one only gives me 25% movement speed, which I'm using to complete the game faster, as I've mentioned. But now I'll add a bit of willpower, if you don't mind, because my power pool is a bit low. 2 additional power points. And increases the power recharge rate. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, pretty much I needed some. I needed to increase that to cover my rotation. Also, yeah, this one won't save me. It's just yeah, this one won't save me at this point. I can have it and everything, but it won't save me at this point. Yeah. Okay. Is a transmogrifying cube empty? Yes, I've already sold everything. Well, luckily I got that extra CAG, which will help us soon enough. And what do we have here? 6 strength, shock attack strength. Nah, I don't need strength at all, so, well.
No trouble at all.
Sadly, even though it's legendary, it requires strength, which I simply, it's part of the melee. It's a part of a melee classes, so it's useless. It's useless for me. Okay. Well, now I have an extra protection. If we could try re-entering the rift, we could finish that rift with the proper headgear, wearing the proper headgear, like this. I wonder if this one is. Far away from my position.
Meet death together, brother. Farewell, champion.
I don't think it's far away. Let's see. Anyway, let's not. Besides, I don't want to waste a portal. Here they respawn. Hey, wait, my drones. Hey, they respawned here. Ah, so they respawn fast. Okay. Let's see how you fare against this now. The increased power pool should help me. Well, nothing can help me if they destroy the drone. No, they muted me. No. Well, I didn't know they would respawn. I think this is it for today. I think this is a sign that I'm getting tired. Oh, well. Well, well, well. So, I'll place this once again because I want that sweet 25% extra movement speed to complete the rest faster. So, we're good to go. Alright, people. This is the last area. The next stream will probably be the last one. The last one until we reach the until we reach our destination. One or two more streams. I think in the next one, yeah, in 2 hours I can clear Monument Station. Yeah, and then maybe some missions over at Templar Base, and then we'll see if we can reach Stonehenge and Abyss. We'll see. Because if I can reach Stonehenge and Abyss, my idea is that once I reach those, um, I'll be able to kind of like feed on them to farm there right away. Because I think we've done most of the side quests at this point, and we should have enough extra stat points to get there. The problem is that I don't know if maybe they are level 50 or something like that. That could pose a challenge. But if I can, if I stumble upon level 20 demons, then maybe I'll be able to begin feeding on the on the weakest demons that I'll encounter there. That's pretty much my strategy. Then if I'm lacking stat points, I'll backtrack, but we're close. I think one or two more streams and we'll be there. Sorry people. Before I go, I need to have my vengeance on these guys. I need to have my vengeance. I'll equip my headgear and cleanse these two dungeons. Just imagine I've already finished the stream. I just need my personal vengeance against this dungeon. I'll open a portal just in case I get killed right outside. And we'll try one last time. Let's go. I should be able to kill them. I'm one level above them. I have the proper gear. I have everything. Damn, I feel so slow without that cap now. I feel so slow without the Santa cap. I feel so slow. But well, we'll need the extra damage. Let's go. Let's try once again. We'll go straight for napalm strike if we're ambushed. I know, it recorded my progress. Good. Then let's have our vengeance on those demons. Where are you? Where are you? Damn, I killed a lot of them here. It was crazy. 20 minutes ago, this was pretty much a war zone. We've got a diabolist. Need to kill that. There they are. See how fast things can. Things can get out of hand. Besides, that's how they killed me last time. That surprise spawn of winged snipers, it's pretty much impossible to avoid. I need to resummon my drone. That's how they killed me last time. I managed to purge the whole dungeon, to kill every single demon in it, but then those surprise spawns, damn. They besides they hit like a truck. Actually, when I analyzed the offline and modded version of this, I don't remember encountering this demon like ever. Not a single one of them. I'm beginning to doubt if they were present in the original game. Well, at least I had my vengeance, but and a lot of experience. Damn, that's 30. Have you noticed 30% of the experience bar has been filled in a matter of minutes? Wow. This. Let's go for an napalm strike. I'll have my vengeance. You're all dead. Burn, baby, burn. Yes. Well, we've successfully cleared our first Hell Rift, our first Ancient Blood in London 2038, people. Sorry, I had to do it. I needed to have my vengeance before going. So yeah. I couldn't leave it like that. Let's go for... Can I... Alright. Extra attack speed. Every last one of you is gonna die. It's my first Bloodgate, people. Understand. Please understand it. There we go. And... completely cleansed. Whew. So peaceful having my vengeance. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. This is it for today. Thanks. Before I go, I forgot about this. I'll say it on the next stream. I'll repeat this on my next stream. I forgot. I knew I was forgetting about something. That's why I always try to remember everything before I begin the stream. But well, in the next stream I'll remember it. Thanks to the 15th subscriber of the YouTube channel from the bottom of my heart. This stream is of course dedicated to you. A new subscriber of the YouTube channel or follower of the Twitch channel uh, every time I see a new follower or a new subscriber, I dedicate the next stream to that person, thanking them for their support and everything. So thanks to the 15th subscriber of the YouTube channel from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate it, and it truly helps me. It truly encourages me to continue showcasing all of these forgotten gems that certainly deserved much more praise back in the day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so thanks to the 15th subscriber, truly from the bottom of my heart, to the 15th subscriber of the YouTube channel. So Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are only one or two streams away from reaching Stonehenge and Abyss, as well as the Australian maps and everything. So we'll see, because once we get to those, as I've said, to those zones, even if I am a bit underpowered, I'll be able to um, kind of like feed on them once I reach that in-game content. But I want to reach that special in-game content so I can show you new restored content rather than what we've been experiencing so far, which is pretty much the same as the unmodded version. So we are close. We are close. In only 6 days, I got back to level 20. So we'll pretty much by the next, not the next stream probably, but the other one, we are one or two streams away from reaching Stonehenge and Abyss. So the previous, the first time I played the game, it took me 20 days, but well, yeah, I was analyzing and making a lot of comments and slowly experiencing the story mode. So yeah, pretty much I spent a lot of time analyzing the game now. I realize I spend a lot of time analyzing my games while I play them. So yeah, this time it was much faster. 6 days against this was our sixth day, right? Yeah, this was our sixth day. 6 days against 20. Granted, we haven't reached the end of the story yet, but well, how many more days could it be? Uh, Besides, we're not doing that unless we really, really need the stat points. Um, I don't know. How much more time could it be? Mm, it would be 4 more days to complete the story mode, rather than. Besides, my streams are shorter now that I'm playing this one. No more than 2 hours. My streams back when I played the unmodded version were a bit more, almost 3 hours in most cases, and there are some of them which are which were much longer. So yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the thing is that I was faster and I skipped all of the story dialogues. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all next time. We're about to reach Stonehenge and Abyss, so stay tuned for more London 2038. I'm still picking the next game for analysis. As I've said, I'm torn between three options, but we'll get there eventually. So be sure to stay tuned also, because we'll have the next analysis soon enough. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. Have a great weekend. I'll continue my work, and after I've finished my work, I'll continue my restoration efforts of the Little Big Planet trilogy. Right? So have a great weekend. Bye bye. Enjoy yourself. Play a lot of games.